By closing down nightclubs just weeks after reopening them, the government has tacitly admitted that vaccine certs don't work. But don't worry, the policy's abject failure won't stop them from doubling down on it. This is Ben Scallon and you're watching Gript Media. It's rapidly becoming clear that Irish politicians have a favourite sport, and that sport is boxing. To be precise, boxing the head of the hospitality industry. They also seem to enjoy juggling contradictory opinions, jumping to conclusions, moving the goalposts, and engaging in mental gymnastics. They're an athletic bunch, our leaders. The nightclub industry, after being forcibly closed for 585 consecutive days, was given a brief few weeks of mercy by the government at the end of October and graciously allowed to reopen. Finally, club owners across the country thought, an opportunity to make a few bob and stave off total financial ruin. Thanks be to God. But as Nietzsche once said, hope only prolongs the torment of man. Mere weeks after the government extended a hand to these victimised business owners, they have fallen victim to yet another psych, courtesy of the Irish state, and forced to close down once again among other restrictions. Not only will nightclubs be closed down, but pubs will have numbers capped and vaccine certs are to be rolled out to more venues such as gyms, leisure centres and hotel bars and restaurants which were previously exempt. This is a remarkable concoction of policies considering the fact that vaccine certs have already been in place in pubs for months and nightclubs since they opened. And yet, despite the widespread use of the cert in hospitality, pubs are being restricted and nightclubs are being closed altogether. Now, there are two main possibilities here. On one hand, maybe COVID is spreading rampantly like wildfire in pubs and nightclubs, and they have to be curtailed and shut down in order to stop the spread. If this is true, then COVID certs have failed utterly and do not even slightly work at their stated goal. If this is true, they should be scrapped. Some will say, well, the COVID cert works, but some places weren't enforcing it. That's why we have to shut businesses down. But if that was true, then the government would simply crack down on the individual businesses not implementing the policy. When else do you see blanket punishments of that nature? If one business doesn't pay its taxes, the government doesn't fine everyone else who did. And don't tell me that the police don't have the manpower to check venues. This is the same force that spent all of last winter on a nationwide manhunt for €9 substantial meals. They were all over the kip trying to track down soups of the day like they were hunting Osama bin Laden. The reality is, if COVID is spreading in these venues, then the COVID cert is more useless than an expired scratch card. The other possibility is that COVID is not spreading in pubs or nightclubs and COVID certs do work. But if this is true, then there is no sense in shutting hospitality down and the government is simply mauling this industry for fun like a sadistic cat playing with a mouse before it eats it. Both options can't be true. You can't tell us that COVID certs are effective and also that you have to shut down hospitality because they're being plagued with COVID. Either the certs don't work or the government is bullying nightlife for no reason at all. Alas, asking the government to provide a reasonable justification for their decisions is an exercise in futility. Trying to get a straight answer out of them is like trying to push two magnets together the wrong way. You may give up. All we can do is strap in for another winter of senseless drama and economic implosion, courtesy of Ireland's best and brightest. Please like and share this video, and if you enjoyed it, please consider signing up for a monthly donation via the link on screen to help us produce more content like this. Alternative media like Gript needs all the assistance it can get, and every donation goes a long way. As always, thanks for watching.